Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, I am not a vlogger, but I have to do this. So, let's start first with introducing myself. I am Allison Cole. I am in a FIG for Intro to Cinema, and I am going to be reviewing High Fidelity who's directed by Jason Frears and written by Nick Hornby. I'm not sure if I pronounced those last names right. So let's first start off with what High Fidelity is. It was released in March 28th, 2000, and it's a story of Rob Gordon, who is played by John Cusack. And Rob is the owner of a record store in Chicago where they sell nothing but vinyl. And after Rob is left by his girlfriend Laura, he starts to reflect back on his past relationships to find out what ruined them and why he can't have a decent shot at romance. So I first want to start talking about the beginning of the movie. The very first thing we see is a stereo, and we don't see any people, and they're playing the song "You're Gonna Miss Me" by the 13th Floor Elevators. And the camera pans up a chord, and as the camera is panning up, the music starts to fade out, and the shot widens, and we eventually see Rob sitting and listening to the song through headphones. You can instantly get from that this movie will revolve around music, and the beginning song, since it is technically a love song, "You're Gonna Miss Me," we can kind of conclude that it will have something to do with love. And I thought what was really cool, I looked up the definition of high fidelity, and on Merriam-Webster.com, the online version, it says that high fidelity is the reproduction of an effect, such as a song or an image, that is very faithful to the original. So with that, with the first shot of the movie and the name, we can tell that the film will revolve heavily around music and love. And obviously this assumption stays true throughout the movie. Rob faces his old relationships and seeks out the reason behind his failed love. So another thing that I did find interesting about this movie was that there were several shots, like, it kind of, I don't know, I think it's like the biggest role in the movie is that that there are several shots where Rob breaks the fourth wall and he starts to talk directly to the audience. I thought it was startling at first because it is kind of like an older movie. We're not like old, but it's an early 2000 movie, and I don't think it was very prominent back then for people to break the fourth wall. And I did remember in class one time, Camry said that John Cusack does not like to break the fourth wall, so I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that although it was startling at first, it really helps the story move along, because without that, High Fidelity would not be what it is. And we need the fourth wall breaks in order to understand what the main character Rob is thinking and how he's feeling about the breakups and such. So I think overall this movie is incredibly well done. It was really interesting to watch. It was really funny and really interesting, and the story alone was fun and unfortunately a little sad because we do have to delve into Rob's past relationships and why they failed. But we got to know the character so well, and with the continuous stopping and like addressing the audience, that really helped us understand like what Rob was feeling and thinking. And I think if I were to rate this movie, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. The music was really awesome, and it played a pretty big role, and the story was pretty great as well. So yeah, thanks for listening.